happy birthday. Have a good day, and I hope God grants you with more life and strength and wisdom so that you can pass your exam and then do other marvelous exploits. Amen.
Osei was a very wonderful young man. He was calm, he could be jovial at times, and overall he had a great personality. During the times that we spent together in school, I realized that he was the type of person who loves to listen. He loves to listen to not only to speak, but also to listen to understand. And that was something that I really admired about Osei. Also, we had very wonderful and memorable times together, especially in the boarding house on Saturday mornings when we used to have football. He was a very competitive guy. He had this never give up attitude that made him the type of player that you want to play with rather than against. And in general, Osei was a great guy. His departure has left a huge void in our hearts, a void that can't be filled. But although you are going to say, you always remain in our hearts. We love you and we will continue to love you.
Oh, this one really breaks my heart to me. Aside someone who could easily light up any room he walked into, he carried a lot of spirit and determination. That's one memory I'd forever cherish about him. I know this is a very difficult time for all of us, especially the family. My heart goes out to them, the parents and for a while, and it breaks my heart even more that we never get to see the height of his potential. But memories of him will forever remain in my heart, in our hearts, and rest easy, sir.
As a footballer, Osei was so good. He was a great team player. He was very humble, and it made playing with him very interesting and easy. He has this kind of energy. Like when I say he had 5 lungs, he had 5 lungs. Bro could run the whole pitch for like 90 minutes and still be standing strong while I'll be gasping for air. That's one crazy trait he had that I wish I had to, because he was something, yeah.
Osei has always been a good person. I mean, I've known him for just 2 years and he was really a good person. He was always calm, never aggressive. I can't remember the time when he always wanted to be part of my team in the boarding house when we're playing ball. I also remember the time when he always wanted to win me in FIFA games. I mean, really sad to hear such news. May his soul rest in peace.
I always told him to signal me before going into attack because he really liked playing attack even though he was a defensive midfielder. So I always told him to tell me before going in so I can cover his place for him. So there was this one game he wanted to go into attack and he looked at me and did this and he smiled at me while pointing to the attack saying he wants to go, and then I made him go. But now that he's gone, it does hurt that he's gone, but we'll always remember him for the good things he did for us.
So Osei, he was a very great person, very hardworking. He pushed us to do our best. He helped us in our math. For every sport you play, every game you play, we used to play football all the time together. you missed?
I'll say that he was a very good teammate. We played all the sports together. We were teammates and everything. We trained together. I never told him, but he was like my inspiration when it comes to learning and things like that. But then it's sad, but I guess God knows best.
So how many minutes do we have left?
Osei Bonsu was not only a friend to me, he was a mentor, a brother, a role model. I looked up to Osei because when I was in the 9th grade going to the 10th grade, I had to pick electives. I looked at the electives my seniors were doing, and Osei's subject selection quickly stood out to me. And with inspiration, I also decided to pick the same course he was doing. That's how much impact he had on me. Osei took me under his wing. We learned a lot together. We had a lot of fun. I enjoyed when I always entered the room and he had to lighten up my mood. You know, I'm disheartened at the news, but I'm just glad that I got to spend time with such a wonderful person. Rest in peace, Osei. I'm proud of you.